Good evening, welcome to ringside at the St Andrews Sporting Club, the 40 Crest Hotel in Glasgow. I'm David Brenner, sitting alongside me, the former undefeated featherweight champion of Europe, Jim McDonnell. Championship boxing coming up in a little while, but right now we've got a light welterweight contest for you. Kris McAdam against Pete Roberts.
And introducing on my right and in the blue corner, we welcome please from Glasgow the official Scottish lightweight champion, Kris McAdam.
Well, Kris McAdam in the veteran stages now. Been a pro since '84, 28 years of age.
In the red corner, also my very great pleasure to present and introduce from the Isle of Man, Pete Roberts.
There's Pete Roberts, originally from Liverpool, now boxing out of the Isle of Man.
McAdam scaled 10 stone and 8 ounces. Roberts scaled 10 stone 2 pounds. Your referee to this contest, Mr. Len Mullen from Glasgow, the timekeeper, Mr. Ricky Gilmore, also from Glasgow. McAdam, blue corner, Roberts, red corner.
Well, Len Mullen is the referee. McAdam, taller of the two by a couple of inches. The Scottish lightweight champion, no titles at stake here. This is a light welterweight bout. McAdam just half a pound over the championship 10 stone limit. And Pete Roberts coming in at 10 stone and 2 pounds. So this is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. And just to identify the boys for you, Kris McAdam in the blue trunks and Roberts in the black with the red waistband. Jimmy.
Yeah, well, it's just interesting to hear in the summing up that McAdam is the reigning Scottish lightweight champion. So tonight, fighting as a junior welterweight, overweight match for him. So I'm sure he'd had no troubles in coming to the ring at the correct weight. We spoke about it before. You can just sense the difference of atmospheres in these sporting club turnouts with the dicky bow and wine and dining, but the fighters have got to put out their mind and just get on with the job at hand.
Well, that's quite right. I've made no secret in the past. I'm not exactly a great fan of dinner boxing, but boys are professionals and they've got to go where the money is. Been in with some useful fighters, has Kris McAdam, the boy in blue. He's fought at a much higher level than Pete Roberts. He's fought the likes of Sugar Gabilaroo and Brian Roach. They've both beaten him, but inevitably when you fight big name fighters, a little bit rubs off on you.
He's trying to get his left hand to work right from the off with both the left hook and the stiff jab that he's employing against Roberts.
Pete Roberts from Liverpool, went to Hull, now fights out of the Isle of Man. He's 24 years of age.
Good sharp, crisp beginning from McAdam.
Nice sharp opening by McAdam.
Step back, break!
Yeah, he certainly dominated the opening round. It's a corner old phase, he's been the governor.
Nice textbook boxer, McAdam. You see how he keeps his right hand nice and high, protecting his chin tucked down. And he's got that jab working very nicely indeed.
As you said, he's been on the pro circuit for a few years now, and obviously his schooling's paid its dividend and made him into a well-schooled, upright, crisp boxer puncher.
Yes, as you say, he's been around a long time, Jim. He turned pro in '84, and he's only had...
That was a year after me.
Yeah, well, had a lot less fights than you. Just been averaging a couple of fights a year since then. But a good opening from McAdam, and he took that opening session very clearly.
Yeah, no question about that. Obviously, the fact that he is the reigning Scottish champion, obviously is something he's obviously very proud of. And I just wonder how, from a mental state, how he looks at his opponent Roberts tonight. I'm sure he feels like most champions do, that this is just a night's work. There's another day at the office, just go out there and do my job. And his title's not on the line, so that takes a little bit of pressure on him. Just see the action here. He's nice and poised. Roberts is doing a smart thing. He's trying not to stay too upright for that stiff McAdam jab. He's trying to keep his shoulders and head on the right. Roberts and stay out of harm's way.
So round 2 then of this scheduled 6-round light welter bout. Kris McAdam from Glasgow in the blue trunks, and Pete Roberts, a Scouser fighting out of the Isle of Man. He's in the black and red. Opening session very clearly to McAdam. And I think Len Mullen telling them to step back in order to break.
Now McAdam said in the opening session was very, very positive.
He's already drawn blood from Roberts' nose. And Roberts coming on strong in this second session. Oh, the head. Oh, dear, oh dear. And I think Len Mullen will have a wee word.
Apart from the actual final infliction with the head, 10 out of 10 for Roberts.
Oh, good left hook as well. Oh, naughty, naughty. A little bit of needle in this now, Jimmy.
Yeah. And I think Roberts, the man who's created it.
Well, now we have a little bit of a scrap on our hands, and as any professional will tell you, and Jimmy will back me up, you never lose your temper in the ring.
Correct. So I was just about to state before the onslaught from Roberts that he's got to do something different and get McAdam out of this groove that he's slotted into, as otherwise he's going to fall well behind. And before I could speak, he turned on the onslaught.
Well, he certainly... Oh, it's a good left hook again from McAdam. That's the second time that Roberts been down in this round. Up at 8.
Of course, as he's throwing shots now, he's forgetting about the defensive side of things and taking shots.
Wide open to that left hook.
And McAdam's obviously noted that.
And he's taking some stick now, is Roberts, in this second session.
That's right, he's come out of his defensive shell and he's taking a shot.
That's the third time he's been down. There goes the gum shield.
7, 8, 9.
He's not going to make this.
McAdam can be pleased with the finish.
Well, what a contrast in those 2 rounds, Jimmy. We had some beautiful textbook boxing from McAdam. You'd never have realised that it would have developed into a brawl in the second round.
That's right, there's 2 cracking shots there, Dave. He caught him with a right hand first and come back with a left hook. Both bang on the target, and they were the 2 shots that ended the fight.
1 second of the second round.
2 minutes, 1 second.
Being unable to beat the count, the winner by count out.
Well, that's a good win for Kris McAdam. Moving up to light welter. And showing that he's got a bit of a dig on him. And Pete Roberts also still feeling a little bit groggy after that. Turned into a very good scrap. Little bit of needle.
You know, he come out of his shell and he tried to turn it into a fight and hopefully a winning one for himself. But against that, he neglected his defensive coy, come out of his shell and he exposed his chin, and he got found out by the classier looking McAdam.
Well, we're going to take a break now. We've got a bantamweight contest coming up next. Drew Doherty against Neil Parry. Stay with us for that.